Good morning or afternoon or evening, whenever you're watching this. But for me, it's morning, and I think I nailed this breakfast. So I actually had this breakfast before my 10-mile run, and I'll check in with you guys here in a little bit, but I had the best run of my life. So I think I nailed my pre-workout fuel. I've been working on it for a while for my long run because my race is next week. So it was about 2 cups, I would say, dry oats I just cooked with water. So that is very voluminous. It's a lot on your stomach, so you have to let it digest a little bit before you run. But I've been really pushing how much food I can put in my stomach before my run because I find that I'm better fueling myself with a really big meal, letting it digest a little bit, settle in my stomach, and then going out for a run, and then not fueling as much during my run. I have a problem when I start introducing food during the run. It just doesn't work out well for me. And I've been talking to other ultra runners, and they're like, well, see if you can really push it with like volume before your run, and it's been really working for me. So about a cup of blueberries, 2 cups of dry oats, some sunflower butter, and then this coffee. I recently found that you can get the pods for an espresso, the Starbucks ones at Albertsons, Vaughn's. I think they also own Safeway because one of you let me know in a comment below. But yes, for $1 a pod, which is incredible. And I usually just have them on the weekends. It saves me a lot of money because then I'm not running through Starbucks. And I don't usually have coffee too much during the week because I'm just busy. But also this Nut Pod creamer, it's cookie butter. That's my favorite thing in the entire world. And I try not to eat it because it's not good for you, but I like to splurge. And this is delicious. Good morning. Welcome to today's What I Eat video. I just had the best run of my life. Not even kidding. So good. I'm going to be on a high all week from this run. But you saw what my breakfast was pre-run. It was 2 cups of dry oats, about a cup of blueberries, 2 tablespoons of sunflower butter. I would say I don't really measure everything, but I've measured so much in my life that I feel like I can guesstimate and know what it is. And then I had a cup of coffee. It was like the perfect pre-run fuel. I'm just so happy with that run. So I'm gonna get ready, you're gonna get ready with me, and then I'm gonna make some lunch. Well, you're not gonna get ready with me. I'm just gonna give you some highlights of me getting ready. I am so excited to be partnering with Lumi for today's video. As a special offer for my followers, new customers get $5 off a Lumi starter pack with code flourishing5off at the link in the video description, or scan the QR code on screen right now. That equals over 40% off your starter pack when you click the link below and use code flourishing5off. The Lumi starter kit is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like the mini body wash and the deodorant wipes, and free shipping. If you didn't see my last video when I shared about Lumi and why I love it so much, I was having really bad reaction and rashes to my last natural deodorant, and I ordered Lumi hoping it would change my life, and it did. And I feel so blessed to be able to work with them after I had been using their deodorant for like 5 months. It's whole body deodorant that is aluminum free, baking soda free, and paraben free. And of course, smell good for up to 72 hours, and especially with the summer heat, it is not just for people who work out really hard. I get that question all the time. It lasts me through my entire 12-hour workday, and I don't know where I would be without Lumi. The starter pack is a great way to start because you can try out a lot of different scents and a lot of different products. I know you're going to love it. This is what we're looking like today. I'm too tired. Well, not tired. Just don't want to. I feel like sometimes if we say we're too tired, then it's like we don't have to explain ourselves, but I just don't even want to fix my hair. I'm gonna go downstairs and fix some lunch. I'm feeling like a really hefty pasta style lunch because I did run 10 miles a little bit ago, and I just feel so good. Got like an outfit on that I really like, and I think later we're gonna go for a walk because it's so beautiful out. We finally hit spring here, and today's daylight savings, and it completely messed me up. I forgot that it was spring ahead, so I thought it was fall back. So I was wide awake at 3:30, which I think is when the time changed officially. So technically it was 4:30 at that time, but I got up because I'm used to getting up between like 3 and 4. And I got up. So I was thinking, oh my gosh, we fell back an hour. It's 2:30, like this is terrible. Actually did a workout this morning. I've been really crushing it this past week because it's my last really big week. Next week I'll taper into the marathon. And I did 45 minutes on the stairs this morning, and then I made all of my lunches for the week. I made all my husband's lunches for the week. Well, some of them. You can click back on that video from Tuesday if you want to check it out. And then I ate a huge breakfast and went for a run. I'm just really feeling like your girl needs to eat and eat a lot. So I'm gonna go downstairs. Let's see what I can come up with for lunch. I think I have an idea of some things that we have in our pantry, in our fridge, and I'm gonna make a really hearty pasta meal. And I think this would be a great idea for you guys to make at your own house, super inexpensive, low budget, and I think it'll be really good if you have a family who really likes stroganoff style pasta. This meal hit the spot. And I do want to say you do not have to use butter. You can make it with veggie broth instead. I used to use Better Than Bouillon, and the whole recipe is linked below. And if you want to purchase one of my new ebooks, I just released a new one, 50 low budget plant-based recipes, and you will find that down below with a discount code. So it's just the simple 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of gluten-free flour. I used a can of nut milk. Originally, I was going to use the almond milk, cashew, macadamia nut milk from Trader Joe's, but my husband is allergic to almonds, so I was like, ooh, I have a can of coconut milk. But then that put me in a bind for dinner. I never cook lunch and dinner in the same day unless I'm making a what I can eat in a day video, and then I like stretch myself to cook, and then the next day I'm like, I need leftovers, so I made 2 really big meals. This recipe was amazing. I think it needed a little bit of dill to really hit it for me because I feel like mushrooms and dill so good. But I did a little bit of cayenne. I should have added also a little bit of paprika. I had 2 bags of these mushrooms from Trader Joe's. Basically, almost everything in this video I feel like came from Trader Joe's, but that's where I've been shopping. This was such a creamy, luscious, gravy, stroganoff kind of meal. Made it with some gluten-free pasta. It doesn't look like it's a lot of sauce at this moment, but you go ahead and bring it down to a low heat. Let the mushrooms reduce their liquid, and here it is like 3 minutes later. You can see how much it changed and how much more watery it got, but it's still super thick. You can chop the mushrooms if you wanted to. You can also add more liquid and cook the pasta with it. I cooked the pasta on the side so that we could eat the pasta and then it wouldn't get like mealy, because sometimes gluten-free pasta just like doesn't heat up well. And then we had leftovers, and this gravy mushroom stuff was so good on potatoes the next day. Like I said, it kind of messed me up a little bit because I ended up using the only can of coconut milk that I had in my pantry for lunch this day, and I was planning to make a curry for dinner, but didn't happen. I tried to improvise, and what I improvised with was actually so good. Let's take one last look at this beautiful creamy mushroom pasta, and everybody should run and get the ingredients to make it right away. Somehow, this meal that was supposed to be a curry was even better. So I had red lentils, I had this spicy chili, what is even in it? I don't even know, chili pepper paste? Wow. I want this on everything. I made a sandwich with this the other day. Fire. So I got that instead of curry paste because it's like, was just different. And I don't really like the curry sauces that Trader Joe's has. I also added a can of northern beans because I really wanted to bulk it up, but I would eliminate that the next time I made it. So basically all I did is take the coconut aminos and then that chili paste and make a lentil situation. And I had it with white rice and a salad, which I did not finish filming because my camera battery died. And then I didn't show you the finished thing, but this is all that matters. So if you don't have this chili paste, you could definitely do something else. I don't really know what would replace this because I've never had it before. It was in the Asian section at Trader Joe's, so I'm sure there's something like it at every other grocery store. I just don't know what it is. And you could definitely do this with like a sweet chili paste too, but it has a hit of heat. And then with the coconut aminos, it makes it really sweet. Again, the Great Northern beans, you could take them or leave them. It just kind of amped it up and gave it more texture and more flavor, because sometimes I feel like red lentils are kind of like green lentils. They don't have a lot of flavor, and I feel like adding a white bean just added a lot of texture. But anyways, my husband and I love this. It made a ton of leftovers. Like I said, we had it over white rice, had a salad on the side, and it was just like a pleasant surprise because I was going to make a red lentil curry, and then this came out and I was like, okay, this works. It was really good. 3 cheers for both these meals being amazing and then having leftovers the next day. So what I ate in a day yesterday, the next day was the exact same thing. And then for a nighttime snack, I had some of these little tomatoes, and then I had 2 grapefruits. Grapefruits are actually really good at helping manage your blood sugar. I don't eat them for that reason, but I do notice a big difference on the days that I do a really big run because I'm eating so many carbohydrates that I'm really, really hungry. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you Tuesday in a brand new video. If you're looking for those chickpea recipes, you're going to see them on Tuesday. See you then.